Screen Actors Guild Awards on TNT. The stage lights are hot, the red carpet is out, and all the performers are here for the only award given to actors by actors. A distinction that carries a lot of weight with Hollywood's hottest stars.
Everybody here who's nominated must feel so wonderful knowing that all the people around them voted for them.
Thank you so much.
Wow.
It's good to have that family environment of your peers that you look up to and respect.
Well, this is it. As soon as this credit roll ends, the show begins. Be sure to check out USA Weekend's Lori Lynch for live online backstage interviews during the 7th Annual Screen Actors Guild Awards coming up next. Now. It's now.
Tonight, live from the Shrine Auditorium in Los Angeles, you're invited to the 7th Annual Screen Actors Guild Awards. Join these actors as they celebrate an evening of achievement that honors the world of acting and the greatest stars of film and television. There's Peter MacNicol starting the party. TV's quartet of stars from Sex and the City. Screen Actor Guild nominee James Woods. Kate Winslet, Willem Dafoe having a bit of fun, Martin Sheen, Lily Sobieski, Dennis Weaver greeting Jeff Bridges, Laura Linney, first-time SAG nominee, the boys from The Sopranos, the star of Chocolat, Juliette Binoche, The West Wing's popular Rob Lowe, Jamie Bell, tonight's youngest nominee, Newlyweds, Chris Robinson and Kate Hudson. Robert Downey Jr. from Ally McBeal. Russell Crowe. A Wave from Lucy Liu. Up for 2 actor awards, Traffic's Benicio del Toro. Nominees Julia Roberts and Benjamin Bratt. The star of Ally McBeal, Callista Flockhart. Tom Hanks taking a red carpet call. Please welcome James Woods.
Thank you. I am an actor. This is what I do for a living. I create the lives of other people. I also sign John Malkovich's autograph more than I'd like, and I thank people who love my performance in RoboCop, which of course I never did. But what I do is I create the lives of other people. And here's who I do it for. I do it for the fat lady in the 4th row, that mythical creation of J.D. Salinger, a woman he imagined who came into a theater, looked up on a screen or a stage, and was touched by an actor or an actress, and who saw something that she had never seen before. For one infinitesimal moment, believes that she shares a world with someone else who feels just that thing that she felt. So I went to New York as a young actor, and I got my first job, and I got my SAG card. And there it was, my golden entree to the world of television and cinema. It was a Campbell Homestyle pork and beans commercial, but it was my first shot. I'm doing this commercial, and it's set up where all the actors are playing people in a rooming house. And we're eating this delicious soup. We're all lonely, sad people who live in this boarding house. We never talk to each other. And as we take a sip, we're reminded of our hometowns. And each one of the wonderful actors takes a sip and does that actor thing, brings alive the image of Walla Walla, Washington, or Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. And in I guess a pattern that was going to become something for the rest of my life, I said to the director, I know this is my first job, but how about if I do a thing where I say, Colwood, West Virginia, like a real dork, and everybody who's now so happy to be eating together, all of a sudden stops eating and they become, in fact, very sad again. He said, great. So we do the commercial that way, and I think it's really great. And the 3rd day it's on the air, the governor of West Virginia calls the president of Campbell's Soup Corporation and says, if that guy isn't off the air by noon tomorrow, the state of West Virginia is going to boycott Campbell's products. So 2 seconds on screen, and there I am starting the next Civil War. But then 25 years later, I finally found my fat lady in the 4th row. I was standing in a supermarket, and the guy came up to me, and he said, "Mr. Woods, I want to thank you for something." And I said, "What is that?" He said, 7 years ago tonight, this is a true story, you saved my life. He said, I was sitting on a couch in my house, and it was about to be foreclosed on. I'd lost my wife, I'd lost my children, I'd lost my job. I was a hopeless alcoholic, and I was sitting there with a gun on the coffee table in front of me. And he said, oddly enough, the television was on, and there you were standing in front of a window, talking about what it was like to want another drink in a program called My Name is Bill W. And he said, I thought there was such a supernatural irony to this. I kind of listened to what you had to say, and he said, something kind of touched me. And he said, oddly enough, I don't know why, just for further sense of irony, I went to a meeting that night, and now, 7 years later tonight, I'm going to get my cake. 7 years of sobriety. I don't know what it was, but something you said just kind of touched me. Now, I'm not vain enough, even though I'm an actor, to think that I had much to do with that. I think there probably was a higher power involved. But still, for that moment, I realized after all these years as an actor, I had finally found my fat lady in the 4th row. Little guy, he was an accountant, but he was my fat lady in the 4th row. From that moment on, I never had any ambivalence about being an actor. I can tell you tonight, like all of you, I am proud to be an actor. I am proud to be amongst all of you. And I am proud to welcome you to the 7th Annual Screen Actors Guild Award. Thank you.
Please welcome nominees for Outstanding Female Actor in a Leading Role, Laura Linney, and Outstanding Female Actor in a Supporting Role, Kate Winslet.
An evening of awards is always a special event, but a night like this also brings actors together, actors like Kate and myself who have never had the chance to meet or work with one another.
As our first assignment, we're delighted to present the first award of this evening. Subtlety, strength of conviction, and a dash of the devil. These were just a few of the enticing qualities that surfaced in this year's performances by a male actor in a supporting role. The nominees are...
Jeff Bridges, The Contender.
Americans are a good people. They're a just people, Mr. Runyon, and they will forgive you, but they will not forget. Hate and ego have no place residing in what my good friend Lane Hansen calls the chapel of democracy.
Willem Dafoe, Shadow of the Vampire.
Greta is in your last scene. That is when you can have her.
After my death scene?
Yes.
Don't expect realism there, Murnau.
What do you mean?
Don't cheat me, mortal.
Albert Finney, Aaron Brockovich.
Don't tell me I don't work hard. Don't tell me I haven't earned the right to stop, take a breath, and enjoy life. And what the hell do you know about any of this anyway? Huh? Something like this, and it could take forever. They're a huge corporation. They could bury us in paperwork for the next 15 years. I'm just a guy with a small private firm.
Gary Oldman, The Contender.
Oh, calamity. I can't ask somebody to be a Kennedy or a Lincoln. They were men created by their times. What I can ask for is the promise of greatness. And that, Madam Senator, you don't have.
Joaquin Phoenix, Gladiator.
Wisdom, justice, fortitude, and temperance. As I read the list, I knew I had none of them. But I have other virtues, Father. Ambition.
And the actor goes to... Albert Finney. Albert Finney couldn't be here. Carry on.
So we are proudly accepting this award on his behalf.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Billy Elliot, Jamie Bell.
Pirouette and play are words that men don't have much use for in the struggling coal town of Everington, England. But in Billy Elliot, tonight's first nominated film for excellence in ensemble acting, the language and freedom of dance become a rough and tumble ticket to the artist within, rejected by his bullish brother, and misunderstood by a father who prefers boxing over ballet. Billy eventually warms to a sympathetic mentor and gets the chance of a lifetime in this gender-bending invitation to the dance.
The 7th Annual Screen Actors Guild Awards on TNT is brought to you by Nasonex.
Ask your doctor about Nasonex with moisturizing glycerin, taken once a day for nasal allergies due to pollens, molds, dust, and yes, even pets. Side effects were generally mild, included headache, viral infection, sore throat, nosebleeds, and coughing. Nasonex. Fewer sneezes, fewer worries.
This town will not put up with the vulgar body movements of Elvis Presley.
I saw him gyrate his body and wiggle his hips. He should not be on television.
Your business started out with one location. You kept adding more sites to keep pace with growing demand. Now you're opening up a new kind of site, one that everyone can go to. Business is better than ever. Discover all that's possible on the internet. Cisco Systems, empowering the internet generation.
Woody! Was kidnapped.
The toys are back in town.
What are we gonna do, Buzz? Use your head. But I don't want to use my head!
Disney and Pixar's Toy Story 2.
Woody saves the day again! Hold it right there.
On In Demand, rated G.
Now let's move out.
And don't forget to pick up your animation celebration, watch, match, and win game piece at KB Toys.
You've got the power to bring home the fun on In Demand.
You've heard the expression, you'll sleep like a baby? That's what happens when you buy a new Spring Air Never Term mattress from Furniture Express. You'll rest easy knowing that you got the guaranteed lowest price starting from just $398. And because we offer same-day delivery, you'll be sleeping on your new mattress tonight. And we offer no payments and no interest for 1 full year. So come to Furniture Express for your new Never Term mattress, and then you'll sleep like a baby. Furniture Express. Nobody delivers a better value.
Return right here on TNT.
Some people have a passion for driving. One such person is engineer Chris Marr. For the all-new GMC Yukon XL Denali, Chris and the team paired a 320 horsepower V8 to full-time all-wheel drive for a mix of power and agility found in no other SUV. To quote Chris, who says you can't teach a big dog new tricks? Introducing the GMC Yukon XL Denali. When you're ready for replacement windows, Pella, viewed to be the best.
These things are always difficult.
I understand.
Because of the merger, we now have 2 of everything, including 2 CIOs, you and Phil. You know I only need 1 guy.
I understand.
Yet we still have the hairiest integration project ever. The servers, storage, databases. It needs the right guy.
I understand.
You're the guy.
I'm the guy.
And that's when it hits you. You are so ready for IBM.
What about Phil?
Oh, he volunteered for some job in Paris.
Paris?
Please welcome Lily Sobieski and David Boreanaz.
Sobieski, Boreanaz. Sort of makes you want to wrestle.
Yeah. Actually, do you remember when actors had simple names like Tom Mix and Mary Pickford?
Not really, no. But here are a few 5 names we're all familiar with. The nominees for Outstanding Female Actor in a Drama Series are...
Gillian Anderson, The X-Files.
I will go on record to say this, that I have seen things that I cannot explain. I have observed phenomena that I cannot deny. And that as a scientist and a serious person, it is a badge of honor not to dismiss these things because someone thinks they're BS.
Edie Falco, The Sopranos.
I want you to write that letter. Excuse me? I said I want you to write the letter.
Are you threatening me?
What threatening? I brought you a regard pie and a high school transcript so you could write a letter of recommendation for my little daughter to Georgetown.
I'm an officer of the court.
A lawyer.
Sally Field, ER.
Come on, Maggie, calm down.
No!
Maggie?
No!
Maggie?
No! You're my daughter, you little bitch! Make that stop!
Lauren Graham, Gilmore Girls.
Back off. She spent the night out with that boy, the one you let her run off to that dance with.
Mom, so help me God, I will not get into this with you.
She's doing the same thing you did.
No, she's not.
She's gonna get pregnant.
No, she's not.
She's gonna ruin everything just like you ruined everything.
No, she's not. No, she's not. No, she's not.
Allison Janney, The West Wing.
You both did fine. Troy, I want you to know it was neck and neck, but I'm giving it to Eric. You were in it right to the end, but it's the flapping thing you got going on. I tell you what's of some concern to me, that I've been talking out loud this whole time. That's very unsettling.
Celia Ward, Once and Again.
I'm serious.
And I'm not serious?
I want you to want to marry me because you want to spend your life with me. Not because you're scared.
And the actor goes to Allison Janney.
This is truly a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful surprise, and I was just thinking about the fact that it's amazing that I'm standing here tonight because there's so many times back in the early 80s and early 90s when I was in New York trying to be an actress and not succeeding very well, and I quit so many times, and I finally decided I was quitting for the final time. This was it, and I went and to take an aptitude test to find out what else I could possibly do in this world. And they told me I would make an excellent systems analyst. I still don't know what that is. So I'm just so proud to be able to say I'm a working actress, and I thank Aaron Sorkin for this beautiful part, and Tommy Schlamme, and I've always thought of acting as a team sport, and I have one of the best teams to play with: Martin Sheen, Brad Whitford, Richard Schiff, Rob Lowe, Dule Hill, Janelle Maloney, Melissa Fitzgerald. Am I forgetting anybody from my table? John Spencer. God bless. I don't care. Who else did I forget? I thank you all so much, and I thank David Lust and Chris Henze and my parents and my family, and I'm so truly proud to call myself, to be able to finally say, and I'm going to say it right here, I'm Allison Janney, and I'm an actress. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kim Cattrall and Carrie Elwes.
Perhaps more than any other medium, television has the ability to show us that diversity is a true reflection of our humanity.
And here are 5 men whose diverse performances gave us a better look at who we are. The nominees for Outstanding Actor in a Drama Series are...
Tim Daly, The Fugitive.
I thought Helen was going to call off the wedding. She said that she never wanted to marry a perfect man anyway. But you know what, Al? I never lied to her again.
Anthony Edwards, ER.
I'm Mark. What are you here for?
I got something growing on my heart. Not sure how to say it right.
Myxoma?
No, but it sounds like that.
Teratoma?
How'd you know?
I'm a doctor.
Yeah, right.
Doctors get sick too, you know.
Dennis Franz, NYPD Blue.
You don't think he looks better?
I don't know, Andy.
Don't you look at him? You're with him every day.
They said if he wasn't better in 6 months. In 5 days, he'll have his last blood test.
And I say he looks better now. I can't wait anymore. I'm serious, Katie. I won't make it.
What if he isn't better?
James Gandolfini, The Sopranos.
I'm gonna hoof it back to the Excelsior. I gotta take a wicket.
Can you stop interrupting me? We've been offered a ride here. You know how these people are about formalities. Why don't you use the one in there?
I didn't have to go there.
Martin Sheen, The West Wing.
Can I burn my mother in a small family gathering for wearing garments made from 2 different threads? Think about those questions, would you? One last thing. While you may be mistaking this for your monthly meeting of the Ignorant Tight-Ass Club, in this building, when the president stands, nobody sits.
And the actor goes to Martin Sheen.
Oh, my, thanks so much. I appreciate this. How do you separate us from each other? It's not possible, Tim and James, and God, I'm so good I remembered those 2. Ed and Anthony, thanks so much. The only thing that really separates us is age. I'm the oldest. I have fewer future opportunities, so I'll accept this with gratitude from SAG and praise to my fellow actors. Allison gave the whole family, the whole West Wing family, thanks and praise. I can't remember my own name half the time. It's the awards season, and, you know, it's a two-edged sword. We're told to remember that the higher the monkey climbs, the more he shows his ass. So you're really seeing the worst part of me. I don't know what else to say. Oh, my. I will thank Tommy Schlamme and John Wells and Llewellyn Wells, and particularly Aaron Sorkin. The West Wing is the creation of Aaron Sorkin. We all live in the book and volume of his imagination, of his brain, and we spring forth from the measure of his heart, his compassion, his humanity. So he's the guy. When we say West Wing, on the West Wing, we mean Eric Sorkin. He's the reason for our season, both 1 and 2. Personally, I want to thank him more than anyone because of what he has given all of us all the time, every show, every week. And if he doesn't know how much we really love him, stick around. You ain't seen nothing yet. Thanks so much.
Please welcome Robert Downey Jr.
Some children, if you ask them what they want to be when they grow up, they envision all the possibilities. Fireman, doctor, lawyer, cowboy, cop, and President of the United States. Keep an eye on those kids. There's a good chance they'll grow up to be actors, and accomplished ones at that. They are the chameleons of our profession. They are a versatile breed, artfully changing characters, and always surprising us with their talent to transform. Watch this.
Oh, can I just start again? I didn't get kicked off right.
No, the reading was fine. The reading was fine. You're just the wrong height.
Oh, I can be taller.
No, you don't understand. You don't understand. We're looking for somebody shorter.
I can be shorter.
I know, but really, we're looking for somebody different.
I can be different.
Ladies and gentlemen, Patty Duke and Dennis Weaver.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, and thank you again.
Thank you. Dennis, have you noticed a lot of creative pairing on this stage tonight?
Oh, yes, yes, and if anybody is wondering why Patty and I are paired together up here, other than the fact that we're good friends.
And fans of each other's work.
Oh, yes. We each very proudly served the Screen Actors Guild as president.
Indeed, we did. And now we're looking for office space in Harlem.
In the meantime, we'd like to present an award. The nominees for Outstanding Ensemble in a Drama Series are...
ER Cast. Law and Order Cast. The Practice Cast.
All those in favor of me representing him. All opposed. The ayes have it.
The Sopranos Cast.
His fate is your will. I ask you humbly to spare him. And if it is your will to spare him, I ask that you deliver him from blindness and grant him vision, and gain the strength to carry on in service to your mercy.
The West Wing Cast.
I'm Sam, sir. And I am the Deputy Communications Director.
I'm Leo McGarry, White House Chief of Staff.
Personally to the President.
I am the press secretary. It's an unavoidable conflict of interest.
A speechwriter. Matter of fact, I'm the Deputy Chief of Staff.
Which I guess makes me Deputy Chief of Staff.
The President of the United States.
Thank you very much.
And the actor goes to the cast of The West Wing.
Hello, I'm John Spencer. My group has elected me to talk. Janelle is holding a statue. We really wanted this so badly for two reasons. First of all, because it's given by you, our peers. Actors know what actors do. We've all had the same highs, we've all had the same lows. And so thank you. And second of all, because we are an ensemble in the truest sense of the word. We all carry the load. We're all in there working harder probably than we ever have in our lives. I want to thank our friends at NBC and Warner's. I want to thank our fabulous producer, John Wells, our genius and passionate Tommy Shalami. And the real secret here is we're in there working our asses off because we are blessed with such brilliant material. And that material is given to us by Aaron Sorkin, the true genius. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you.
We'll be back with more of the 7th Annual Screen Actors Guild Awards on TNT. Brought to you by America Online, version 6.0.
What's the easy way to get online? It's gotta be America Online. Easy.
I love hearing,
"You've got mail." Free 24-hour customer service.
Everyone I know is on AOL.
Easy.
My favorite feature on AOL is instant messages.
I feel real secure with AOL.
Easy.
With parental controls, I feel better about my kids being online.
AOL's the easy one.
So easy to use? No wonder it's #1. Call 1-800-4ONLINE. Easy. Yeah.
My doctor says I'm healthier than he is. I swim every day.
If you suffer from arthritis pain, speak to your doctor.
The lake is good for your soul.
Tylenol Arthritis Pain Extended Relief. As effective as the most prescribed arthritis pain medicine, but much gentler to your stomach.
When I swim, I'm free.
Tylenol Arthritis Pain. And to help promote healthy joints, try Aflexa, a glucosamine supplement.
For everything she's been, everything she is, and everything you'll be together. The 3-stone anniversary ring. For your past, present, and future. A diamond is forever.
Like most people, John Hunter hates junk mail and unwanted phone calls.
Wow, I'm a millionaire.
Unlike most people, John can do something about it.
2 calls in the middle of dinner last night.
That's terrible. John is head of customer service at QVC, and one thing he insists on is keeping the names of our customers. A really big secret. Keeping other companies from bothering QVC customers with annoying calls and junk mail. This is it?
That's it today.
Because if there are 2 things John Hunter hates, it's and.
Not again.
I am Miguel. And I am Tulio. And they call us Miguel and Tulio.
They were looking for a quick buck.
Charge!
They found a city of gold.
El Dorado.
Family adventure is in demand.
Hello.
It's 2 for the action and 2 for the road. Order the Road to El Dorado on In Demand. Get the hits you want and only what you want.
The 7th Annual Screen Actors Guild Awards will return right here on TNT.
Sure doesn't taste this good in New York.
You up here on vacation?
Nope. Lunch.
Introducing the 260 horsepower Acura TL.
Shall I compare thee to a summer's day?
Kermit the Frog here.
Come
up and see me sometime.
It's the best of times.
This summer, something dramatic is happening on TNT.
drama. This summer on TNT.
From Chocolat, please welcome Juliette Binoche.
In the days of Brothers Grimm, it was adults and not children who needed fairy tales. Nowadays, we need them more than ever. They help us rediscover the sense of magic we had as children, when the world was a simple place, where love was always true and all problems could be solved with a kiss and a square of chocolate. In Chocolat, tonight's second nominated film for excellence in ensemble acting, we return to that place. Two strangers, a mother and child, blow into a French village on the cold north wind, bringing with them a secret ingredient which will change the lives of the villagers forever.
Ladies and gentlemen, Willem Dafoe.
The category is Outstanding Female Actor in a Supporting Role. Each nominee gave memorable texture, nuance, and insight to the character they portrayed. The nominees are
Judi Dench, Chocolat.
Wednesday's my 70th. Let's show the bastards we're ready to go down dancing. I need this. When I need help, I ask for it.
Kate Hudson, Almost Famous.
How old are you?
18?
Me too. How old are we really?
17.
Me too.
Actually, I'm 16.
Me too.
Frances McDormand, Almost Famous.
Am I speaking to you clearly?
Yes, ma'am.
If you break his spirit, harm him in any way, keep him from his chosen profession, which is law, something you may not value, but I do, you will meet the voice at the other end of this telephone, and it will not be pretty. Do we understand each other?
Julie Walters, Billy Elliot.
That's because you're not concentrating.
I am concentrating. You're not even trying. I am, miss.
Do it again.
I can't.
You do it again.
Kate Winslet, Quills.
I shouldn't refuse your kindness, but my heart's held fast here.
By whom? The Marquis.
Mother's not half so blind as you.
And the actor goes to Judi Dench. Congratulations to Judi Dench, who is on location filming.
Please welcome Chris O'Donnell.
For generations, they've been called character actors. They're the pros we work with, the support we count on. They act on the big screen, the small screen. You see them on cassettes, commercials, and DVDs. Their names may not be on the marquee, but for these actors, anonymity can be just the ticket to a long and lively career. Take a look and see if you recognize some of our industry's most familiar faces. They may not be household names, but they've been known to steal a scene with a gesture, an expression, or a well-delivered line.
What we've got here is failure to communicate.
Me, Link Appleyard, run you out of town. And I'll do it again if you ever come back.
Yes. A newcomer, Suzanne, who's just had a detox.
You ready for another one? No?
No.
Oh! What? Oh! Hey, where is everybody? Where's my breakfast?
Give me a spoonful of milk, a raw pigeon's egg, and 4 houseflies. If you can't catch any, I'll settle for a cockroach. I'll be on deck.
And that's exactly what I mean. Chief Big Ego! Come out and fight. It is a good day to die.
This blood pays the bills, Hannah. I'm not ashamed of how I earn my money.
Well, them birds don't know it, but this is their last day on Earth.
As you know, I have been sent here for life for murdering my wife, but I was framed.
So they locked him up in the basement of the courthouse till he nearly died of the damp, and his daddy brought him back home.
I finally spoke up to my wife. I just said to her, Doris, you're not going to push me around anymore.
Some people have to play little games. Play yours.
But I'm not lying to you. This is the truth. I'm telling you, I'm going to lose.
See, I don't get it. Why do you want to keep messing up your life? We just don't want a flubber foul up on our hands.
You are married, you have a daughter, you're very happy, you don't need self-esteem.
How do you know my name?
Now, don't take this too hard, old-timer. That's your business. 1 minute you're up, the next minute you're...
The 7th Annual Screen Actors Guild Awards on TNT is brought to you by Pella Windows. When you're ready to replace your windows or doors, see your local Pella retailer or visit Pella.com. Pella, viewed to be the best.
Offers the Between the Glass feature, which keeps your shades protected from dust, dirt, and other unwanted elements. Pella, viewed to be the best.
Diving contest with the first girl you ever kissed. Free. Tropical drinks with your army buddies. Free. Water sports with the people who knew you when you had hair.
Marco!
Free. A week on a private island with your 9 oldest friends. Priceless. Win an island vacation for 10. Enter at MasterCard.com. There are some things money can't buy. For everything else, there's MasterCard.
Unrecaptured capital gains, investment expenses, sole proprietor. No matter how complicated your taxes, H&R Block will solve them for you because we do more complex taxes than any CPA firm. Did you know you can refile past year's tax returns? These people did and got more money back. Come in for the H&R Block Double Check Challenge. We'll re-examine your 1999 return free. We may even find you more money.
Expression, you'll sleep like a baby? That's what happens when you buy a new Spring Air Never Term mattress from Furniture Express. You'll rest easy knowing that you got the guaranteed lowest price starting from just $398. And because we offer same-day delivery, you'll be sleeping on your new mattress tonight. And we offer no payments and no interest for 1 full year. So come to Furniture Express for your new Never Term mattress, and then you'll sleep like a baby. Furniture Express. Nobody delivers a better value.
I am Miguel. And I am Tulio. And they call us Miguel and Tulio.
They were looking for a quick buck. Charge! They found a city of gold. El Dorado. Family adventure is in demand.
Hello.
It's 2 for the action and 2 for the road. Order the Road to El Dorado on In Demand. Get the hits you want and only what you want.
The 7th Annual Screen Actors Guild Awards will return right here on TNT.
Some people have a passion for driving. One such person is engineer Chris Marr. For the all-new GMC Yukon XL Denali, Chris and the team paired a 320 horsepower V8 to full-time all-wheel drive for a mix of power and agility found in no other SUV. To quote Chris, who says you can't teach a big dog new tricks? Introducing the GMC Yukon XL Denali.
There's a new bar in town from Metabolife. It's not a snack bar or a meal replacement bar. The Metabolife Diet and Energy Bar is so advanced, it's considered a dietary supplement. Try the only diet and energy bar good enough to carry the Metabolife name.
At Pearl Vision, we'll help you select eyewear as individual as you are. Right now, save $75 on glasses with micro thins, the thinnest, lightest, most scratch-resistant lens in sight.
Nobody cares your eyes more than Pearl.
Ladies and gentlemen, Celia Ward and Martin Sheen.
We don't do stand-up on the West Wing.
Or once and again.
But Celia and I are grateful for our characters because they're written with such a good sense of humor.
And a well-timed laugh can definitely save the day, just as these ladies.
Our outstanding female actor in a comedy series, the nominees are...
Callista Flockhart, Ally McBeal.
No, I just came in looking for the remote for the television.
I felt her hovering. I think she was watching us.
Were you watching us? As a matter of fact, yes.
Jane Kasmarek, Malcolm in the Middle.
Can't cross that property line! I can see you. Don't think you can hide from me. Why don't you come out here and apologize to me like an adult? Woo! Oh, that's real mature. I don't think you can get rid of me so easy.
Deborah Messing, Will and Grace.
This is a very big step for me, you know? How about a little support here?
Well, you probably would have gotten a lot more support from me if you hadn't asked me to marry you first.
Okay, in hindsight, not a good move.
Oh, hindsight? Is that like one of your gay words?
Megan Mullally, Will and Grace.
Grace, I'm sure it's not nearly as bad as you think it is. It's probably nothing, a little dot. Come on, show Mama.
Karen, calm down.
What do you expect me to calm down when I can see its heart beating right in front of me?
Sarah Jessica Parker, Sex and the City.
Hello, you.
Hello, you. It's good to see you.
And the actor goes to Sarah Jessica Parker.
Geez, I got my SAG card 23 years ago, January 28th. I've been a proud card-carrying member for so long, and acting is the only thing I ever wanted to do, and really it's because my brother Toby was the first actor I ever knew, and he was the one I admired most, and I just wanted to make him laugh. And I never imagined that I would have the sort of opportunities that I've had and work with the wonderful people that I've worked with and been so fortunate. And I'm so grateful that Frank Salvaggi kept me in good standing with the union. He paid my SAG, time's up. He paid my SAG dues every month. And I'm so grateful because I really wouldn't be here tonight if that hadn't happened. And I consider this a great honor, and I'm incredibly grateful, and there's all these film actors in here too. So thank you for inviting myself and my cast to be part of tonight, because we've enjoyed it so much and have seen so many famous people. And thank you for voting for us. Thank you. This is just an extraordinary treat. Thank you so much.
Please welcome Lucy Liu and Taye Diggs.
If laughter is the best medicine, then we've got 5 great suggestions on how to cure the common cold.
The nominees for Male Actor in a Comedy Series are...
Robert Downey Jr., Ally McBeal.
I am really self-conscious about my butt and the way you stare at it. It can be distracting in the courtroom.
Well, what if I promise that I won't stare at it? I mean, I do not stare at your...
Got you.
Kelsey Grammer, Frasier.
Wow.
Sean Hayes, Will and Grace.
When's the last time some guy offered to show you his Pumbaa? You can't exactly afford to be choosy. Even Grace was smooching that loser all night who kept saying, "It's all good."
Peter McNichol, Ally McBeal.
You sensed he was male, and you just decided to have sex with me? Him? That man? Him. Okay, let me rephrase.
We were 2 consenting adults acting out a very horny moment.
Did you ever put pressure?
David Hyde Pierce, Frasier.
Now what are you doing? I'm staving off chapping. It's very dry in here. I don't have any lip balm. I do. Switch seats with me. My integrity is not for sale. Suit yourself.
And the actor goes to... Robert Downey Jr.
Okay. Yeah, this is great, and it's my peers and so many people here that I've learned from over the years, and this is exceptional. I got to thank my mom, who's in Pennsylvania right now. She's the reason that I wanted to become an actor, watching her growing up. And it seemed like in addition to being a great mom, there was this magical thing she did, and that made me ecstatic. This is for you, Mom. I would like to thank David Kelly, of course, Pam Wisney, Bill D'Elia, Alice, and the other Pam, Callista. As always, I love working with you. The rest of the cast is so great. And Peter McNichol, my co-nominee. The other nominees as well. But the truth is, we know this is about dedication. This is about you give your life to this, and we know what we sacrifice in order to give ourselves to this art form. And I know that Peter McNichol right now has his sides for our scenes this week at the table. You got my vote, brother.
From Gladiator, Russell Crowe.
It was an amazing and eclectic troupe gathered for this foray into ancient Rome. Actors who inspired the director to become a director, the likes of Richard Harris, David Hemmings, Derek Jacobi, and Oliver Reed. A real-life princess of the silver screen in Denmark's Connie Nielsen. A self-described kid from Florida, Joaquin Phoenix, to play evil personified. Spencer Treat Clark from Connecticut, Jarman Honsu from Benin, Africa, Ralph Mueller from Dusseldorf, Tomas Arana, part New Yorker, part Italian, Tommy Flanagan from Glasgow, and literally tens and thousands of day players in England, Morocco, and Malta. Gladiator's ensemble dramatically unsheathes this gory legend in a world of intrigue, duplicity, and desperation. As Maximus said to his soldiers, I say to all men and women of the cinema, particularly for Jamie Bell, what we do in life echoes in eternity.
Ladies and gentlemen, Allison Janney and Michael Badalucco.
Allison, I think we make a stunning team. Do you prefer to be called...
The big lady? New?
Compact.
Very good. As people meditate on our fabulous physiognomies, let us present an award.
The nominees for Outstanding Ensemble in a Comedy Series are...
Ally McBeal, cast.
I know there's so much more to life. Now I know I can shine a light to find my way back home. Baby.
Frasier, cast.
There we go. Okay.
Oh, bloody hell! I'm wearing 2 different shoes!
Get to your room. It's all right. It's okay.
That's all right. Daphne, I just thought of something funny. It took 3 cranes to lift you.
Friends, cast.
I gotta get up early for a commercial audition tomorrow, and I gotta look good. I'm supposed to be playing a 19-year-old.
What? So when you said get up early, did you mean 1986?
You guys don't think I look 19?
Sex and the City, cast.
I've been dating since I was 15. I'm exhausted. Where is he?
Who, the White Knight?
That only happens in fairy tales.
My hair hurts.
Charlotte, honey, did you ever think that maybe we're the White Knights and we're the ones that have to save ourselves?
That is so depressing.
Will and Grace, cast.
Hey, careful. You almost broke my present for Jill and Larry.
Aw, can I see that, honey? Thanks.
And the actor goes to...
Will and Grace.
If this ensemble shines, it's because of the ensemble behind us. Two producers who are best friends first and then bosses second. A room full of brilliant writers that are as close as we are. A crew that loves their jobs. A network that is supportive. A studio that is supportive. And a director that kisses us on the mouth every day. It's remarkable. Remarkable. We're very lucky to have them. We're extremely lucky to have each other. And we're very grateful to the Guild for reminding us of that. Thank you.
We'll be back with more of the 7th Annual Screen Actors Guild Awards on TNT. Brought to you by the AIG Companies, world leaders in insurance and financial services.
I'm not very big, said the little blue engine, but we must get over the mountains before the children awake. I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. She tugged and pulled and tugged, and slowly, slowly, they started off. Hooray, hooray! And the little blue engine smiled and seemed to say, I thought I could, I thought I could, I thought I could.
These things are always difficult.
I understand.
Because of the merger, we now have 2 of everything, including 2 CIOs, you and Phil. You know I only need one guy.
I understand.
Yet we still have the hairiest integration project ever. The servers, storage, databases. It needs the right guy.
I understand.
You're the guy.
I'm the guy.
And that's when it hits you. You are so ready for IBM.
What about Phil? Oh, he volunteered for some job in Paris.
Paris?
Think all termite control companies are the same? Think twice. Some treat your problem only one way. But Orkin doesn't stop here. While others call it a day, Orkin goes one step further with targeted liquid as necessary, creating a second barrier for double protection. Targeted treatments to kill the termites you have now, baits to help keep them from coming back later. Guaranteed. For double protection, call Orkin today.
Pools, pools, pools. Thousands of pools. On sale now at Viscount Pool Spas and Billiards. Same as cash financing. No payments till August. Family-size pool packages complete with everything you need, just $698. Giant 24-foot packages were $1,500, now $944. Even oval packages only $1097 complete. All pool accessories 20 to 50% off. All spas on sale too. Same as cash financing. No payments till August. Lowest price. It's guaranteed. Viscount Pool Spas and Billiards for great times right at home since 1967.
You've heard the expression, you'll sleep like a baby? That's what happens when you buy a new Spring Air Never-Term mattress from Furniture Express. You'll rest easy knowing that you got the guaranteed lowest price starting from just $398. And because we offer same-day delivery, you'll be sleeping on your new mattress tonight. And we offer no payments and no interest for 1 full year. So come to Furniture Express for your new Never-Term mattress, and then you'll sleep like a baby. Furniture Express. Nobody delivers a better value.
The 7th Annual Screen Actors Guild Awards will return right here on TNT.
31 days, 346 movies, every one an Academy Award winner or nominee.
The nominees are
Outstanding craftsmanship, exceptional performances, every hour of every day in March.
And the winner is
the most award-winning month on television, completely commercial-free.
It takes a lot of people to put this in your hand.
31 Days of Oscar, all this month, only on Turner Classic Movies.
Discover the newest anti-wrinkle treatment from Rock, the developers of retinol in France. Rock improved its retinol formula by adding alpha-hydroxy acid, creating a revolutionary dual-action formula. First, AHA exfoliates. Then, retinol, a pure form of vitamin A, works deep in skin surface. Clinically proven to visibly reduce the appearance of wrinkles in just 8 weeks. Improved retinol active pure. Rock, we keep our promises.
Ask your doctor about Nasonex with moisturizing glycerin. Taken once a day for nasal allergies due to pollens, molds, dust. and yes, even pets. Side effects were generally mild, included headache, viral infection, sore throat, nosebleeds, and coughing. Nasonex. Fewer sneezes, fewer words.
Ladies and gentlemen, the president of Screen Actors Guild, William Daniels.
We're all familiar with the line, faster than a speeding bullet. But today, beyond conjuring up Superman, the phrase is an apt metaphor for the way we live. That's why a night like this is so essential. For those of you who have been singled out tonight for recognition by your peers in your craft, this is a moment to be savored. Because it not only reaffirms your talent, but your choice to be an actor. Now, actors rely on words. So our gratitude to the members of the Writers Guild who provide them with such imagination. Thanks to the women and men of the Directors Guild whose talent helps bring out the best in us. A note of thanks to the American Federation of Musicians, and special gratitude to AFTRA, whose contract so ably serves this show. This past and often turbulent year will be remembered by Screen Actors Guild for the immense support that we received from the many unions, associations, and outspoken individuals who believed in the principle of our cause. We will long remember their courageous and generous support. Our art is collaborative, but so is our hard-won collective bargaining success. We are delighted to share it with you. So thank you. Thank all of you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Whoopi Goldberg.
Before I get into the adult portion of this, I want to mention the word that every actor longs for, but few get. That word is longevity. The people I'm about to introduce you to have longevity. Observe it, savor it, pray for it. Tonight, we present the Life Achievement Award to a team of actors who have fostered the finest ideals in the acting profession. They are the richly talented and loving team of Ruby Dee and Ossie Davis. So whether we embrace them individually or as a couple, it's a privilege and an honor to honor you here tonight for a lifetime devoted to excellence in acting and your clear and passionate voice on human rights. Ossie and Ruby met on a Harlem stage in the shadow of World War II. Young actors playing out a love story who found themselves really speaking heart to heart. Since that time, they've been the very definition of devotion to art, to activism, and to one another. For 5 turbulent decades, they have demonstrated an actor's passion for the liberating power of words. They have given speeches for civil rights, concerts for freedom. They have put on theater for equality. They have been mentors to the young and a friend to those of any age who simply needed encouragement. Their film and television credits speak volumes about choice and craft and conscience. Roots, the second generation, Pearly Victorious, Malcolm X, Raisin in the Sun, King, Do the Right Thing, The Promised Land. Hey, like the storytellers of old, Ruby and Ossie have shared the truth that ached to be told and worried little about the consequences of being politically incorrect. In her book, One Good Nerve, Ruby writes, there's evidence everywhere that life is good. How about emphasizing the good, the beautiful, and the joyous for a change? Tonight, Ossie Davis and Ruby Dee, we celebrate your accomplishments and your compassion, your generosity, and of course, your longevity. So here, in the joy of your company, how right you are. Life is good.
There are words like freedom.
Let's say the word.
Say the word. Freedom. Sweet and wonderful to say. On my heartstrings, freedom sings all day, every day.
I first met Ossie and Ruby in 1947 in a place in Harlem called the American Negro Theater.
I met Ruby and Ossie Davis before I met Ruby and Ossie Davis.
He was bigger than life.
She was like an etching, small painting on the side, but so precise.
Oh, my God!
Put it on me! I love a sweet Jesus. Please go.
Boy, didn't I tell you never to set foot in my house again?
Where's the money? Why you hiding? Let him
Have
go.
you lost your natural mind as well as your soul? Didn't I tell you never to darken my door again?
The Gators leaving. He's got his money.
I ain't going nowhere. All right. All right. I'll put you out.
It's very rare where you meet people that have been in a business for as long as they have and had their ups and had their downs and still seem to have as much joy as they do. I met Ossie on The Client. He played a judge with a lot of dignity and style.
You didn't have to sign a custody order, Harry. I would have brought him here. You know that.
And good morning to you too, Reggie.
He not only prevails in a way that's commanding from the perspective of the craft, but he's also very commanding from social expectations.
This is my private courtroom, and I make the rules. Rule number 1, you will speak only when spoken to. Rule number 2, do not grace His Honor with unsolicited commentary. Rule number 3, His Honor does not like to listen to the voices of U.S. attorneys who love to hear themselves speak.
Well, their impact as actors is legendary.
You know, the time's going. I don't want to spend the rest of my life washing other people's clothes. I want to live somewhere with you, Buck, like natural people. I want to have your children, and I want to raise them someplace where there ain't even a shadow of slavery.
Ruby was able to recreate reality in such a way that the difference between the two, the craft and life itself, was indistinguishable. So when she walked around in that apartment, you could sense that she lived there, that she belonged there. She was a part of the fabric of that life.
Walter.
Don't you stop.
Stop what?
You're nagging. Where you been, who you been with, how much money you spent, all right?
Honey, why can't you stop fighting me?
Who's fighting you? Who even cares about you?
I was married to Ruby about 4 times on the screen. Was she a good kisser? What a hell of a question to ask me on television. Yeah, she was a pretty good kisser. My goodness.
I love you, Pop.
What Ossie and Ruby did, they brought an image to the screen that for the first time said quite vigorously to the world at large that there is this dimension to the black populace portrayed by us. And there is also hope I think which was for the first time stirred in the bosoms of many who have since been attracted to the acting culture, that yes, that's the way it should be, and that's where I'm going to set my sights, and that's where I'm going.
Father God, we come to you as pilgrims on a bus that's bound for glory. We're not perfect, Lord, but we seek perfection. We are not guilt-free, but we ask for your forgiveness. We know that you was with Moses when he parted the Red Sea and freed the slaves from bondage. We know that you was with Noah when the rain came down 40 days and 40 nights.
Because almost from the very beginning, they were people who were committed to a more progressive political and social agenda for people of color.
It is a dream deeply rooted in the American dream.
We were on very many levels participants in the civil rights movement in New York City, in Washington, in parts of the South, not just us as actors or us as community members, but for all of us as Americans.
We need to find jobs for black people. You know, our housekeeper is a black woman. I mean,
Yes.
not that I think that black people should all be housekeepers, but she wanted the job. We couldn't find anybody better. I mean, not that I think that...
I greatly appreciate your meeting me, but if you'd like to be excused before you pass out, I'll understand.
Oh, thank you.
Please, and don't think you have to be somehow politically correct in front of me simply because I'm black.
Oh, are you black? I hadn't noticed.
The two of them were magic.
I think they have left behind and are still leaving a great sense that things are fixable.
They've lasted because they're good and they're determined and there's something about them that speaks the truth.
The work you do speaks well of you, and very often it speaks most accurately of you.
It's obvious that I love you, but it goes way beyond that. Way beyond that.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for Ossie Davis and Ruby Dee. Thank you. Oh, my. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. How marvelous. Oh, how marvelous. How marvelous. How marvelous. Well. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. No, the libretto is up there. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Here we are in Hollywood,
Yes,
in heaven.
as close to laughter as we are to tears.
We thank you.
Thank you.
We thank you.
For the plaudits of our union and our peers.
Celebrities we are, and stars we actors, peace workers on the Hollywood plantation. But that is not all. We are more than that.
We are artists also, and workers above all. We are image makers. Why can't we image makers become peacemakers too? Why cannot we, in such a time as this, use all the magic of our vaunted powers to lift the pistol from the schoolboy's backpack? And replace it with bright images of peace, with images of hope and faith in humankind, of life lit by some large vision of goodness and beauty and truth.
Artists we are, but we're citizens also. And as free men and women living in a democracy, we cannot escape our First Amendment obligation to our children, to elevate by precept and example,
to lead,
to inspire,
and to challenge,
to touch their hearts and minds
with love's redeeming fire.
This is our right,
our duty.
This is our privilege.
Tonight, again, we profoundly thank you.
Thank you.
Again and again.
The 7th Annual Screen Actors Guild Awards. We'll be back in a moment.
Infinite possibilities. Remember that feeling? Kind of like when you first got the internet. But lately, does it feel a bit constraining? Chances are, slow logons and disconnects are really, well, holding you back. Free yourself with the AT&T 7/7 offer and get unlimited internet access and long distance together. Only $7 a month gives you AT&T WorldNet service with the fastest logon times and better, more reliable connections and 7 cents a minute long distance all day, every day. Both for less than half of what you're probably paying right now. So call 1-800-223-9000 for 7 cents a minute long distance and unlimited AT&T WorldNet service for just $7 a month. The AT&T 7/7 offer. The future? It's what you make of it.
1. 2. 3. 4. 5.
Never in the history of the Industrial Revolution has there been a spectacle so powerful, so frightening, so amazing that it will mark your life forever. Your stomach churns, the ground beneath your feet begins to tremble, your ears ache as before your eyes you are witness to the power and majesty of this amazing marvel of man as it tears a hole in the sky with the strength of a hydrogen bomb. Americast Television invites you to win the trip of a lifetime for two to Kennedy Space Center to witness the launch of the Space Shuttle Atlantis, April 19th, 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Your 4-day trip includes airfare, deluxe accommodations at the Disney Marriott, tickets to the Magic Kingdom, and transportation to witness the most amazing spectacle known to man. Enter to win this great trip only at these fine locations. Strap yourself in for the ride of your life today.
The 7th Annual Screen Actors Guild Awards will return right here on TNT.
Some people have a passion for driving. One such person is engineer Chris Marr. For the all-new GMC Yukon XL Denali, Chris and the team paired a 320 horsepower V8 to full-time all-wheel drive for a mix of power and agility found in no other SUV. To quote Chris, who says you can't teach a big dog new tricks? Introducing the GMC Yukon XL Denali.
we're celebrating a milestone. We showed a profit. Because of that, we are being funded an additional $20 million. One stipulation. We need to extend our infrastructure to Hong Kong, Tokyo, and Singapore, and do it in 90 days. What?
And that's when it hits you. You are so ready for
So, Brian, did you save us money on those office supplies?
Yes, sir. I went to Staples. They have unbeatable prices.
Oh!
That's because they have a price guarantee.
A price guarantee? Impressive.
I thought so too, sir.
I like your thinking.
Really?
You betcha. You're going to go far, Brian. What are you people doing standing around? Get back to work.
Staples has guaranteed low prices in-store, catalog, or on.
From traffic, please welcome Benicio del Toro.
From 2 to 1 hour state policemen intercepting an unmarked van smuggling drugs, to the new U.S. drug czar frantically searching his teenage daughter's room for illegal substances, to a pregnant San Diego wife vowing to get her drug trafficking husband away, out of jail. My lines. Please. The high stakes and high risks of drug trade affect all those characters and all of us. A cast of nearly 24 principal actors are featured in tonight's 4th nominated film for excellence in ensemble acting, Traffic.
Ladies and gentlemen, Halle Berry.
The next category is strictly men only. I think I can handle this one. What an honor and a privilege it would be to work alongside any of these accomplished artists. The nominees for Outstanding Male Actor in a Television Movie or Miniseries are...
Alec Baldwin, Nuremberg.
Ribbentrop talked with Hitler about extermination, and you were above Ribbentrop. You were Hitler's second in command. You were in charge of the economic 4-year plan, so you knew all about the gold wedding rings and the gold teeth and the gold eyeglasses that the victims left behind.
Brian Cox, Nuremberg.
Are we willing to betray the Fuhrer? Betray the party? Betray the fatherland? I say to you all that I would rather die gladly than say we were wrong.
Brian Dennehy, Arthur Miller's Death of a Salesman.
You retire me for life on $70 a week. Huh? Your women, your car, your apartment, and you retire me for life? For Christ's sake, I couldn't get past Yonkers today. Where are you guys? Where are you? The woods are burning. I can't drive a car.
Danny Glover, Freedom Song.
What you so afraid of? I'm afraid of your hot head writing a check that the rest of you ain't prepared to cash. I'm afraid of what you don't know. How you know what I don't know? Because you got my blood in you. You may be dreaming my dreams, but you ain't learned what I learned. But Daddy, why not let me learn it on my own? Why not let me save you the trouble? Stay out of that place.
John Lithgow, Don Quixote.
There's no more to life than that. Once a month, the mayor comes to supper. Once a week, we walk to church. Once every 2 days, you, barber, shave me. Where is the honor? Where is the test of virtue? Where is the glory of adventure?
James Woods, Dirty Pictures.
I don't want
some bureaucrat, or with all due respect, sir, some prosecuting attorney to tell me what to do as a father. I will make that choice for myself. On this, I am a right-wing conservative. I don't want any moral review board telling me what I can read, see, listen to, watch. I will decide that for myself.
And the actor goes to Brian Dennehy.
Okay, how do you follow Ruby Dee and Ossie Davis? Anybody got any ideas? I want to say this means a great deal to me because of all you people sitting out there. There's Tom there and Joan Allen, Gary Oldman, James Gandolfini, Jimmy Woods. Actors. All wonderful actors. Brian Cox. And actors have given me this award. I couldn't be prouder than I am right now to be a part of this profession. Thank you all.
Please welcome Ellen Burstyn.
Thank you. The value of awards is a subject of modern debate. But as far back as ancient Greece, where the art of acting was born, standards were set and excellence was rewarded. Tonight, 5 women are being honored for their excellence. The nominees for a female actor in a television movie or miniseries are
Stockard Channing, The Truth About Jane.
When did you first feel that you were,
a lesbian? It's okay, you can say it without becoming one.
Judi Dench, the last of the blonde bombshells.
Upside-down world. Women drove ambulances and worked in shipyards, and I played in a band. We called ourselves the Blonde Bombshells.
Were you a star?
Well, we played on the wireless once.
Sally Field, David Copperfield.
Mrs. David Copperfield, I think.
Yes?
Miss Betsy Trotwood. You have heard of her, I dare say.
I have had that pleasure.
And now you see her.
Elizabeth Franz, Arthur Miller's Death of a Salesman.
He's a great man. Willie Loman, he never made a lot of money. His name was never in the paper. He's not the finest character that ever lived, but he is a human being. And a terrible thing is happening to him, so attention must be paid.
Vanessa Redgrave, If These Walls Could Talk, too.
When did it happen?
3:45 this morning.
But why didn't someone tell me? I was here, they saw me, I was waiting. I was there waiting.
The actor goes to Vanessa Redgrave. Vanessa Redgrave is on stage in London, but I know how much this honor means to her, and I accept it for her. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Hi. Tonight, as we celebrate the achievements of the past year with our fellow actors,
we also look back and say farewell to the many friends and colleagues who have left us. With great fondness, we recall their timeless, immeasurable gifts, the characters they helped create, the way they brought a script to life, and above all, their desire and ability to reflect the human condition. This is a legacy they have left behind, and with heartfelt thanks, we remember
America Online. It's like one big family.
Our family is always connected.
You've got mail.
There is a sense of community.
Customer service 24 hours a day, whenever I need them.
There's always somebody to help.
I trust America Online.
AOL helps protect my kids online.
It's so easy, even my dad can do it.
More ways to get in touch and stay in touch.
They just keep making it better and better.
AOL has it all.
There's never been a better time to join. America Online. So easy to use, no wonder it's #1. Call 1-800-4ONLINE.
AOL keeps me closer to the people I love.
Go. First, make sure your mirrors are right.
Okay.
Don't forget this one over here.
All right.
Okay. Okay, make sure it's in first. Put on the brake.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Whoa, whoa. Just take your foot. Okay, there you go. Hey, we going over the lawn. Watch the driveway.
Help protect the ones you value most. Call a State Farm agent today.
Ask your doctor about Nasonex with moisturizing glycerin, taken once a day for nasal allergy relief due to pollens, molds, dust, and pets, day or night. sleep on it. Side effects were generally mild and included headache, viral infection, sore throat, nosebleeds, and coughing. Nasonex. Fewer sneezes, fewer worries.
Pools, pools, pools. Thousands of pools. On sale now at Viscount Pool Spas and Billiards. Same as cash financing. No payments till August. Family-sized pool packages complete with everything you need, just $698. Giant 24-foot packages were $1,500, now $944. Even oval packages only $1097 complete. All pool accessories 20 to 50% off. All spas on sale too. Same as cash financing. No payments till August. Lowest price. It's guaranteed. Viscount Pool Spas and Billiards for great times right at home since 1967.
Experience the Stars free preview weekend on March 9th, 10th, and 11th. You'll see new hit movies like Aaron Brockovich, The Hurricane, The Cider House Rules, Mission to Mars, The Sixth Sense, and more. Tune in to see new hit movies on the Stars free preview weekend, March 9th, 10th, and 11th.
The 7th Annual Screen Actors Guild Awards will return right here on TNT.
Presenting the Sony Vaio Pen Tablet PC. The modern version of putting pen to paper. Vaio from Sony.
At Pearl Vision, we'll help you select eyewear as individual as you are. Right now, save $75 on glasses with micro thins, the thinnest, lightest, most scratch-resistant lens in sight.
Nobody cares your eyes more than Pearl.
This month at Sonic, it's find new uses for your old toaster month because Sonic's famous toaster sandwiches are on the menu for good. Choose from bacon cheddar burger or chicken club, both topped with crisp bacon and tangy smoked cheddar on thick Texas toast. Toast will never be the same.
This summer, something dramatic is happening on TNT. Live the drama this summer on TNT.
Please welcome Annette Bening.
With depth, conviction, and a light all their own, they portrayed a dancer, a warrior, a writer, a cop, and a castaway. The nominees for male actor in a leading role in a motion picture are
Jamie Bell, Billy Elliot. Russell Crowe, Gladiator.
My name is Maximus Decimus Meridius, commander of the armies of the North, general of the Felix Legions, loyal servant to the true emperor, Marcus Aurelius, father to a murdered son, husband to a murdered wife, and I will have my vengeance.
Benicio del Toro, Traffic.
Don't worry about getting me what I want. I worry about myself.
Oh yeah, Javier. You should feel good about this.
And I feel like a traitor.
Tom Hanks, Castaway.
I did it.
Jeffrey Rush, Quills.
But it comes with a price. A kiss for each page.
Must I administer them directly or might I blow them?
The price, my coquette, is every bit as firm as I am.
Oh, you.
And the actor goes to Benicio del Toro.
I messed up introducing the film, so now I'm going to get straight to the point, and I want to thank, it's written here, the typed version, I left it at home. Michael Douglas, I'd like to thank Michael Douglas. I'd like to thank the whole cast of this picture, because I'm only as good as these guys, and I'd like to thank Michael Douglas, Catherine Zeta-Jones, Don Cheadle, Luis Guzman, Erica Christensen, Miguel Ferrer, Topher Grace, Dennis Quaid, Thomas Millian, Eddie Velas, Amy Irvin, Jacob Vargas, Marisol Sanchez, Clifton Collins, Alba Finney, Stephen Bauer. This is for you. Thank you. See you next year.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jeff Bridges.
The top of your game is an expression that personifies the best that you can be. Here are 5 players who not only played the game, but achieved one of acting's highest plateaus. The nominees for Outstanding Female Actor in a Motion Picture are...
Joan Allen, The Contender.
It gave women the right to vote. It gave us every freedom that we hold dear. My church is this very chapel of democracy that we sit in together, and I do not need God to tell me what are my moral absolutes. I need my heart and my brain in this church.
Juliette Binoche, Chocolat.
Maybe I'll stay. What? Don't you ever think about belonging somewhere?
Ellen Burstyn, Requiem for a Dream.
I like the way I feel. I like thinking about the red dress and the television and you and your father. Now when I get the sun, I smile.
Laura Linney, You Can Count on Me.
What the church's official position is on fornication and adultery these days. And I felt really hypocritical not saying anything to you about it before. So, what is the official position these days?
Well, it's a sin.
Good. I think it should be.
Julia Roberts, Erin Brockovich.
How about this for number 6? That's how old my other daughter is. 8 is the age of my son. 2 is how many times I've been married and divorced. 16 is the number of dollars I have in my bank account. 850-3943. That's my phone number. And with all the numbers I gave you, I'm guessing 0 is the number of times you're going to call it.
And the actor goes to... Oh, God, I'm making a mess of things. Julia Roberts.
Oh, it's padded. Set him down. I love Jeff Bridges. We were talking about him at breakfast. This is freaky. This is, you know, if this was a prom, this would be like the best school ever to go to. But it's not, so I'll be serious in my own special way. Thank you so much. To be a girl and to enjoy anything that has to do with SAG, you know, you have to figure it's pretty important. God, I'm just shaking. And thank you, actors. Just great, great actors. And now I really feel so much better about my level of talent than I did this afternoon. And I appreciate that so much, because I'm not always sure. And it's not just me. There's just so many people. You guys know I'm a fraud to stand here alone because, God, there's so many people that make me look like I know what I'm doing. And so there's all these invisible people behind me that I wish you could see because they're lovely and they're sweet and they work so hard and they make what I do look like it's easy. And we all know that it's kind of torture. But, you know, they pay us so much that... So I just want to thank Steven Soderbergh, my own personal god, and Albert Finney, who's fabulous, and Aaron Eckhart, and all the wonderful actors that played. God bless you, Sam Waterston. Who played my children, and in my little home base, Elaine Goldsmith-Thomas and Jeff Berg, my agent, and Marcy Engelman, and everybody that I've ever met in my life. And my sister, Lisa Roberts-Gillen, who knows so many people in SAG, and she said, I told everybody to vote for you. So Lisa, thank you, because it worked. And Benjamin, honey, thank you just for being my best friend and being just the most handsome date a gal could want. So thank you all.
From Almost Famous, Kate Hudson.
Hi. She made me cry. In Almost Famous, tonight's fifth feature film nominated for excellence in ensemble acting, a baby-faced reporter, wise and talented beyond his years, hits the road for Rolling Stone. His freelance assignment soon becomes an unexpected odyssey into the hot bands, sexual freedom, and casual cool of the early 70s. Based on the true adventures of writer-director Cameron Crowe, the cast delivers an honest portrait of America in transition and the wide-eyed truth of a young man's farewell to innocence.
Hold me closer, tiny dancer. Count the headlights on the highway. Lay me down in the sheets of linen. You had a busy day today.
We'll be back with more of the 7th Annual Screen Actors Guild Awards on TNT. Brought to you by Singular, the wireless company that believes if given the chance to express yourself, you can change the world. What do you have to say?
When you stay with only
Thank you.
When you're ready for replacement windows, Pella, viewed to be the best.
Do I dare disturb the universe? In a minute, there is time for decisions and revisions, which a minute will reverse. Should I, after tea and cakes and ices, have the strength to force the moment to its crisis? I have seen the eternal footman hold my coat and snicker, and in short, I was afraid.
My doctor says I'm healthier than he is. I swim every day.
If you suffer from arthritis pain, speak to your doctor.
The lake is good for your soul.
Tylenol Arthritis Pain Extended Relief, as effective as the most prescribed arthritis pain medicine, but much gentler to your stomach.
When I swim, I'm free.
Tylenol Arthritis Pain. And to help promote healthy joints, try Aflexa, a glucosamine supplement.
Chris was like my shadow. She was always there. For 3 years, she'd drive down from her job at Kraft to tutor me. My grades went way up.
For 40 years, the Philip Morris companies, including Kraft, have given to programs like Chicago's Off the Street Club, and our employees have volunteered their time to help make a difference in people's lives.
When she left to have a baby, I told her I hoped she'd have a daughter. She already did a great job helping to raise a son.
Working to make a difference, the people of Philip Morris.
Some people have a passion for driving. One such person is engineer Chris Marr. For the all-new GMC Yukon XL Denali, Chris and the team paired a 320 horsepower V8 to full-time all-wheel drive for a mix of power and agility found in no other SUV. To quote Chris, who says you can't teach a big dog new tricks? Introducing the GMC Yukon XL Denali.
The 7th Annual Screen Actors Guild Awards on TNT is brought to you by GMC. From professional-grade people come professional-grade trucks. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Warren Beatty.
Good evening. Thank you very much. Thank you. You know, actually, acting can be done alone. Much like so many other activities that could go unmentioned. One in particular, if a person has a vivid imagination. But the real fun, the real excitement, the real, thank you, the passion, the real excitement is when you do it with another person. Or people, for that matter. Our profession rises to its noblest level when actors are united in a common purpose. The nominees for excellence in ensemble acting, once again, are Almost Famous, Billy Elliot, Chocolat, Gladiator, and Traffic. So, the winner of the actor for the ensemble acting is the cast of Traffic.
Thank you. Oh my God. I was asked to speak for our cast. I don't know why. But in this film, there were 135 speaking roles, actually. And I would like to read every single name now. No, but I will hit some highlights. Michael, Catherine, Benicio, Louise, Dennis Quaid, Erica Christensen, Topher Grace, Amy Irving, Jacob Vargas, Cliff Collins, Miguel Ferrer, Stephen Bauer, Ben Bratt, D.W. Moffat, Peter Regat, Thomas Milan, Marisol Sanchez, James Brolin, Albert Finney, Stephen Gagin for giving us the wonderful words. And, of course, the captain of our ship, Steven Soderbergh, for shepherding this whole thing. Thank you.
On behalf of the Screen Actors Guild, thanks for joining us. Good night.
Tonight's awards were selected by a nationwide random sample of Screen Actors Guild members, and winners were chosen from ballots sent to the entire active membership of Screen Actors Guild. The outcome was determined and verified by Sequoia Pacific Systems, a certified elections firm. The final results were placed in sealed envelopes and revealed on tonight's show. United Airlines is proud to support the 7th annual Screen Actors Guild Awards. Tonight, live from the Shrine Auditorium in Los Angeles, you're invited to the 7th annual Screen Actors Guild Awards. Join these actors as they celebrate an evening of achievement that honors the world of acting and the greatest stars of film and television. There's Peter McNichol starting the party. TV's quartet of stars from Sex and the City. Screen Actor Guild nominee James Woods. Kate Winslet, Willem Dafoe having a bit of fun, Martin Sheen, Lily Sobieski, Dennis Weaver greeting Jeff Bridges, Laura Linney, first-time SAG nominee, the boys from The Sopranos, the star of Chocolat, Juliette Binoche, The West Wing's popular Rob Lowe, Jamie Bell, tonight's youngest nominee, Newlyweds, Chris Robinson and Kate Hudson. Robert Downey Jr. from Ally McBeal. Russell Crowe. A Wave from Lucy Liu. Up for 2 actor awards, Traffic's Benicio del Toro. Nominees Julia Roberts and Benjamin Bratt. The star of Ally McBeal, Callista Flockhart. Tom Hanks taking a red carpet call. Please welcome James Woods.
Thank you. I am an actor. This is what I do for a living. I create the lives of other people. I also sign John Malkovich's autograph more than I'd like, and I thank people who love my performance in RoboCop, which of course I never did. But what I do is I create the lives of other people. And here's who I do it for. I do it for the fat lady in the fourth row, that mythical creation of J.D. Salinger, a woman he imagined who came into a theater, looked up on a screen or a stage, and was touched by an actor or an actress, and who saw something that she had never seen before. For one infinitesimal moment, believes that she shares a world with someone else who feels just that thing that she felt. So I went to New York as a young actor, and I got my first job, and I got my SAG card. And there it was, my golden entree to the world of television and cinema. It was a Campbell home-style pork and beans commercial, but it was my first shot. I'm doing this commercial, and it's set up where all the actors are playing